Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LTA 2025 matchup.
It hasn't been nearly nearly in the eyes, but now obvious.
Exactly what they can get done here. As a flash already forced here mid lane. It's a trade of flashes there, as Ackerman did go aggressive in towards APA, but Umty's in the area. Now Ackerman level 2 is going to be in some trouble. Wind becomes lightning. Ackerman has no flash, no way out.
Just
it's
kidding.
An
I prefer
easy
the other
cleanup for Umty. First blood grabbed by Team
Play for plate money. And got a little bit of a chunk as well. Core used his Ignite.
Yeah, Young did go for this. Forces the flash with a Mystic shot. It is the Ignite.
They burn the flash from Bertle and force him out, force him to miss a little bit more. Now we're going for the reset, though. Notice their lane assignments.
Miru is so low, and Core could actually look for this. We'll see if he wants to go for any sort of a Q flash. And Miru, aware that Core could be playing on that top side, is going to walk out towards bot for the recall, but Core still fishing around, not going to find him recalling in the brush, and Miru will get out alive.
Yeah, and they did go for the reset there, and so lane assignments back out to the other side afterwards, and so we end up with the Varus Elise back
from
bottom.
experience, zoned from CS. Umty shows up on top side, so they know on the bot side, Esports Estral will be able to grab this dragon no problem. Umty, will he fish over the wall before the wind becomes lightning? He is going to at least clear out this ward. Bertle's going to walk back in. I think
Elise is on the way. So
yeah,
so he soaks his level 6 and Elise is on the way. So I think it's a good call for Umty to just recall here. Elise does actually make it quite dangerous. So they are going to back off. But the more poke damage, like you still have to pressure. You're still playing for plates using that grub buff. But the poke versus Azir always has been a good strat, and it looks like they're going to start with the grubs themselves. And Bessa walking over first. So Bertle is here, though Impact does have teleport.
I think they're just going to give it. It looks like they are just going to be recalling back towards base. They're going to be happy to try to get another plate. There's no TPs to answer the push on bot, so Core is staying around. They'll get a plate on top side from Yon, and we'll see what they can get else.
Look at the rotation, too. They even sent Ziggs bottom lane. So not only are they not contesting, but they're going to delete a tower. I actually really like that call because you already get your 4 grub bonus, so you get to spawn your extra void in the face of a full commitment from Esports Estral. Another perk of having a Ziggs and just being able to go delete that.
Oh, Yon in trouble. Nice cleanse. It's going to be able to shift out safety. Jose does force the summoner. Won't get anything more, but they will be able to likely farm some plates up here on the top side unless Impact wants to TP up and cover. The Ezreal ult will help to clean out.
That long lane with no tower now. Core JJ though.
Core in some trouble here. He's going to get locked down. I don't think he has a way out of this one. We'll see if he even wants to use a flash. Surviving for now though. The extra HP keeps him alive. They decide not to commit for it. The public execution is going to force a flash from
back to spawn there. I like the sentiment. Impact though.
Impact's got to be a bit careful here. He has overheated. Will he have to flash? He does have to flash back out to safety. Jose's coming though, and they can actually look for a dive here. Core's on the way. Will Core drop the ultimate to try to get in here? There's the flash forward from Jose. No chance to respond. Core's ulting into the bot lane. Well, they're going to look for a dive on the top lane. Bertle trying to dash away to safety. Ackerman is here. Dashes back to the tower. They're going to change it over onto Ackerman, but at the same time, APA's in a lot of trouble. APA gets hit by the chains of corruption, does get knocked down, and not before Yon gets a kill with the True Shot barrage, but it's a double at the end of the day for Snacker. And you can see Miru with the first 3 kills and the feats of strength.
Yep, they barely got their kill in first. Core JJ now again meets Jose.
And wishes he didn't. There's the ultimate coming through, and that's just going to set up for that piercing arrow. Nails it. Doesn't quite have the damage to kill him off.
Getting some kills there. Yeah, standing up, trying to get in their heads. You're typing in game. We're emoting in real life.
Yep, exactly. And this was that earlier play. We saw Core ulting in, and just in the picture-in-picture was able to get that kill onto Miru. So it was a positive for Esports Estral on the top side. Ziggs able to get up towards that top lane tower and take that. Well, TL are taking this dragon. We'll see if Esports Estral can get in, try to contest. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to. So they're just trying to move towards mid, but
just opens you up for so many more easy setups for objectives, dragons especially. But we'll see with the Rift Herald being started up by Jose on the top side. TL do have a ward in the back of it. But I think with Core JJ heading down to bottom side, they want to make a cross-map play here on the Azir.
Yeah, I mean, Azir definitely is vulnerable when you're pushing very far up. Core Hex flashes over, but the recall going to be done before they find him, I do think. And he will be able to get back safely. Core goes hunting, can't find anything.
Zin's out with no flash is a viable pick target.
Bertle going to be face checking APA. We'll see if he's going to be in trouble. Nice satchel back. The ultimate's going to get used, but Bertle just dashes aggressively. Ooh. In comes the teleport now as well from Impact, and Core has arrived. Public execution gets used on Core. Bertle on the run. Ackerman is here, as is Miro. There's the teleport in. Miro trying to finish him off. Whiffs though on the ulti. Now comes the Rumble Equalizer over the top. Impact going to be able to trade one back. It looks like the fight will dissipate for a little bit. The tower though is low. He's going to be looking for the cocoon. Can he find it? No. Impact, great sidestep, but Jose and Snacker are here. They may want to look for the dive. The ulti connects, as does the piercing arrow right through the heart. Isurus Astral get another kill on the bot side.
Huge cooldowns invested in this play. Does mean that it is going to be started up immediately here by Team Liquid. Umpty has his ultimate for safety on the Zin. They're trying to burn it down.
Yeah, APA is just trying to hold mid. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it. Now, they are going to be able to get the kill there. Is there a play mid? Doesn't look like it as APA just use the Mega Inferno possibility of 100-0 plays. Up on top side, though, the public execution gets APA, and APA has no way out. Bortles going to grab him alongside Ackerman.
Sure you can click. Yeah.
Exactly. I actually find it super helpful in some of those rare situations, but TL, knowing they were there, are going to start up the Otacon on the bot side. Here comes the teleport from Impact. We'll see how fast they can kill it.
All right, it's dropping pretty quick. Does regain a tiny bit of health there on the AoE, but yeah, that thing should just get burned.
Yeah, that's a costly
Can they get the fight afterwards, though? With the buff, if they could not pick anyone.
Bertle's going to be looking here for Impact, so it might be the fight that they want, but Impact looks like he's just going to be dead already. Does connect with the wind, becomes lightning, but no fight to be had there, especially because Impact has a 15-second respawn. Very safe on the top side, while TL look to take what is likely to be an uncontested dragon.
Yep, number 3 for themselves. You can see it's, again, this Elise plus Ambessa combo up here, constantly fishing around. Jose doesn't want to give it to him for free, so at least when I try and steal.
Okay, well, they have a ward, in that brush, so that wasn't spotted. He's going to go in. He does not get it. It was down to 52 health, very close. Didn't even get the smite off, but is
standard of Cleaver when there's a Sejuani on the enemy
teleport
team.
Coming in. Impact is fighting Bertle on the top side, but it's TL that are going to have the reinforcements coming in faster. They have the Otacon G8. They were trying to take out Impact, but they're not quite able to do it just yet. APA, though, in some trouble, cutting back into that corridor. Miro is here. In comes going to be looking to help them out. Jan arriving as well, but he's going to get poked away on by Snacker. Impact goes down to the bot side, but at the top side, Ambess is already dead, and now it's going to be another joining, and Miro is down as well. It's 2 kills there for TL. The one
max health damage and burn and everything.
It seems
so he's like, he wants to get on a squishy.
Snacker in trouble here. He did flash, but it's a flash follow there from Core. It's a big shutdown for APA, and can they go for more? That Hex play, it's going to be strong maybe in the 1v1s and the duels, but, could be something a lot tankier they could go for, like Asterix. But TL going to be starting up the Baron here. I definitely have to respond. We'll see if they're going to be able to do it. APA staying to the side in the brush is going to be looking for poke as they walk in. Miro trying to get close. Not going to be able to do it just yet. Core gets the distance over the wall. In come the ultimate's not going to land. Miro survives, and that is both the Ziggs ult and the Rumble Equalizer. It's up to Jose now. He has no flash. He does have the smite. Can he get vision, and can he get into the pit? Impact trying to zone them off on the side. They have eyes on Jose Diodo now, and you can see the and Jan trying to poke away on him on the side. Ackerman now down low here, looking to trade damage back and forth. Core has Hex Flash over the wall, and he's going to be going for him, but it's Bertle in on APA. APA tries to flash to safety, but he's still getting hit by the Baron, and now in comes Jose Diodo. Will he commit to this play? The Baron's getting incredibly low, and Jose can't find a way to get there. It's going to be the Baron for TL, but will it be the fight for IE? Jose's trying to keep them close, trying to keep them interested, looking to buy time for Snacker and Miro to get back, but it just isn't going to happen. Behind of APA.
Yeah, it's getting to be a little bit painful. The extra items come in. Also, you see how deep the vision is? They're going for a pick.
Miro in trouble, but he's going to sweep them both back into that tower. Can they actually knock him down? Core trying to finish him off, does get the kill, but Core's going to fall now as a payment. Do they go for more? It doesn't look like it. They'll just focus on this tower here. Jan briefly pulled aggro, but will be able to finish it off. It's a tier 2 and a 1-for-1 in kills, but TL will keep the push going. Mid lane, it's going to be Impact and Bertle kind of battling it out over there. Snacker getting pushed back as he's here by himself. Has to pay respect to APA and Jan, who have so much damage, especially against those towers. They are just blasting through that, and Jan now, with the Bloodthirster complete for a while, can just shrug off any and all poke that Snacker can really go for. Was not spotted, but is still chunked a little bit low, and it's going to be very difficult if you're already missing health to ever get in here against the Ezreal and the Ziggs. TL already on the Dragon. Impact trying to zone Jose away. as Course threatening there with the Hex Flash. It's just going to be an uncontested soul here going to Team Liquid, as we are going to see Esports Astral trying to kite out to that mid lane. Snacker in a lot of trouble, gets hit by the ultimates, and is going to get burned down by APA. Core JJ, very difficult for Esports Astral to be able to come back. Bertle looking here, but APA and Yana are around. Ackerman is going to flash forward onto APA, does land the cocoon, but it just doesn't even matter. Umti chasing after them. They're not going to be able to find Bertle. Hex Flash being channeled, will go over, but it's going to have to back off. They don't have the minions to be able to complete it over. Jose trying to clear this out. They're going to TP in. Miru, the Azir's coming in. We'll see if they can make their final stand right here, right now. The ulti does connect, but it's only on Umti, and it's way too early. Cocoon going to land. There's the public execution. Bertle is in the back line, but Bertle isn't getting enough done. Miru trying to survive, goes into the stasis. They got the kill on the core. First one goes the way of IE, but it is TL battling back. Bertle barely surviving. Another cocoon going to land on Umti, tanking up that tower. Impact trying to get around behind him. Going to look with the equalizer. Does get it, and he knocks down Bertle, cooked up in his own base, and Snacker is zoned off. He can't actually retreat through that, so Snacker is in trouble. He's going to get back to the base with Ackerman, but it's just going to be 3 members here trying to hold strong against the TL push.
Yeah, and it's going to be very difficult because the Ziggs is coming for those turrets. They keep up the siege. Minion waves go down. They're farming mid and top side at the same time, so both will push, but Umti is low.
Yeah, Umti is very low. Ackerman went forward with the Proto Belt there. Nearly was able to take him down. It looks like IE have held on for now. Snacker narrowly dodges the Ezreal ulti there. Is going to be able to. At the end of the day, it's just the ulti not getting much. We'll see if they're going to go for Ackerman here, and that looks like he is the target. Ackerman trying to run away here. Core flashes forward, gets the stun. In comes the Sig ulti. Going to be repelled over to the blast cone. Nicely done by Ackerman. Disengaging the play. Gets multiple summoners, even if the Ezreal ult hit.
Yeah, a lot sent there to try and go for the Elise, and a good repel from Ackerman over to the blast cone. But the Baron is on the map, and the Baron is going down.
Yeah, and Jose now going to be targeted here. There might not be enough damage to kill him, but they just need to keep him away because they're 2-minning that Baron, and with the Ocean Soul, you take no damage from it whatsoever. Jan is crushing this thing. In comes Impact. That's not even going to be able to be possible to be contested. TL grab a Baron now, 9.4k ahead, Soul bit of a chance. Otherwise, you just don't really have the damage to get through them. There's a Banshees on APA, Cleanse is ready for Jan, so even Jose Dioda looking with the ulti is not that effective unless they could poke off his Banshees first and try to find some sort of an angle on APA, but they are going to be able to get it off. Public execution, though, is sidestep. Core going to go back in here, trying to trade some damage onto Bertle, but he is overestimating his strength there. Going to get cocooned up and knocked down by Ackerman. Umti still pushing in mid. They did at least claim the inhibitor here.
All right, well, still at 10k health. Burns down fairly quickly, though, especially once APA and the rest of TL join. Yep,
yeah, it's gone.
There's no way to steal that one now. Jose trying to get in there, and Jan firing off a couple extra Mystic shots now with the execution buff. Core goes for it.
Yeah, he's going to be ulting in. We can see Jose is going to be able to get out. Oh, the equalizer gets dropped down, but it's not going to be enough. Even the repel cannot keep you safe from impact. Gets him with the burn there from the Elder Dragon, and now APA heading down towards that bot side. TL want any fight that they can take. They've already knocked down the top inhib, they've already knocked down the bot inhib, and they're looking to add the mid one to that collection. Umti pushing forward, APA escorting in these supers, and it's going to have to be a last stand here, but there's no way they can wait out this Elder Dragon. They're already closing in on the Nexus.
Yeah, no way they can get away from this siege. Top inhibitor respawns, but it's going to immediately go back down as well. TL closing in.
Yeah, TL are closing in. We'll see how long these towers can stand. They've cleared out one wave. Impact on the side fighting Bertle. Bertle doing all right in that 1v1, but it's Jose Dioda sent back to base. It's a Nexus turrets falling, and it's Team Liquid getting closer and closer to taking this game number 1. A couple more autos will do it, and they're going to claim the first one in this one. 1 game away from making it an 8-0 perfect sweep for the LTA North.